Hi everybody, thank you for checking out my review for this SV3C HD wireless security camera. Those of you that follow me know that I own probably about a dozen of these different cameras. I don't know what I like about them, but I end up giving a lot away as presents. This one, however, I need to keep for myself because one of mine broke, so I decided to pick this one up for me, mostly because I liked that it was kind of a different design. It's a pretty cool design. So let's go ahead and test it out. What I'm going to do is just show you everything in the box. I'm going to show you the app, how to sync and set this up. So in the box it comes with an Ethernet cable, which is awesome. It's nice to have that option to have it wired sometimes if you're close enough. I'd highly recommend wiring over Wi-Fi any day. It's quicker and more reliable. Comes with the camera, obviously. It comes with a mounting bracket, comes with some anchors, the power plug, and then also the cable. And I really liked that they give you a decently long cable. Some of the other ones that I've had give you like a 2-foot cable, and it's really hard to position the camera anywhere. So that's what's in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and let's run through the setup and see how this thing works. I've gone ahead and downloaded this VS Smart Home. They don't want to say smart, I don't know. You're going to go ahead and log in. The first time you do it, you're going to sign up, and then after that, you're going to log in. So I'll be right back with you when we're logged in. All right, so we're signed in. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit this plus button up here. We're going to hit this PTZ camera here. I believe it's not stationary. And we're going to see if it will scan. I was having issues trying to get it to scan earlier with my phone just will not focus. So what I'm going to end up doing, yeah, it's not going to focus. So give it another shot. All right, so I'm just going to input the ID down here at the bottom, this manual input. So let me input that and I'll be back with you. So I punched in that information. Default username or password is admin. So I'm going to go ahead and hit yes. So you can connect it with Wi-Fi or you can connect it with Ethernet. I was having issue with the Wi-Fi. It's pretty self-explanatory. It'll guide you through it, but it wasn't working right for me, so I'm going to go ahead and connect into Ethernet. So basically what you do is we're going to turn on your router. You plug your router, or you plug this into one of the extra ports on the router, not the one that says internet, and you're going to plug this right here. All right, so then you're going to hit Ethernet. The red light flashing, saying that it's turned on. Our red light is flashing, so I'm going to go ahead and hit yes. And we're waiting for the device to be online. So as soon as it finds that device, I'll come back with you. All right, so I found out that both your phone and the camera have to be connected. Well, your phone has to be connected into the internet, so I'll bring you my router out here, disconnected it from the modem, and it didn't work. So I plugged it in to the modem, the router into the modem, and the camera into the router, just like I had you showed up here. And so then I went through the entire process again, and now it's asking me to change the password. So it should be connected. We should be almost there. All right, so now after it does that, it was actually having an issue changing the password, so I X'd out, and it did still add it. So we are added here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Wow, that is excellent quality. This actually is the best quality video that I've seen on any of my cameras. You can see that. Anybody who has kids knows exactly what happened here. You can see it's extremely responsive, very nice. I'm really impressed with the video quality, like really impressed. Like I said, I own a bunch of these, and that's hands down the best video quality of any of them. So I'm going to hit that gear up there in the corner, and then we can go ahead and change all of the information here. So this one here, so I'm going to hit network because it's connected through the Ethernet right now. So what I want to do is connect it to the Wi-Fi. So hit the Wi-Fi up here, go to Wi-Fi list, then you can find your wireless network. You're going to put in your password right here. And then you're going to hit apply. All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed anyway. All right, so now that it's connecting there, it should be good. So what I want to do then is go back. It looks like it's still working. Give me a second. I'm going to unplug it from the router and make sure that it's still working on Wi-Fi. All right, so I have it pulled out here. And you can see, let me focus here, you can see that quality is excellent. I mean, just really good quality. Let me focus. So this is on HD. You have the option to change it. When you tap here, you can click right there and change it to the other ones. It does require a pretty solid internet connection. And I noticed it starts to freeze up pretty bad when your internet connection isn't strong enough. So you might have to downscale it a little bit. Also, so here is the microphone. You just press. Testing, testing.
Testing, test.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
So it works. It actually works really good. The transmission rate is really fast. Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
Then you can also listen in. So I'm going to do this. You can hear it going through the speaker right now. I don't know if you can hear that or not. All right, I'm going to do that so you don't have an echo. But I'm really actually quite impressed. The setup was a little bit more tricky. It was just having some issues until I plugged it in with the wire. So I'd say go ahead and just go straight to that. You'll save yourself some headache probably. But it's very responsive. It's smooth and it just functions. I'm going to show you, focus on that so you can see it go up and down. All right. I should also point out, there you go. So it works really good. I should also point out that my wireless is off. I'm actually running just on 4G right now. So it's connected, the camera's connected to my wireless, but my phone is not. So this is simulating what it would be like if you were looking from a different place. So if you're looking, which is how you would definitely be using this camera. You're not going to want it while you're in here. So all in all, this is actually a pretty impressive camera. Like I said, hands down, I'm going to zoom in a little bit better so you can see that is the best quality of any IP camera I've tested. A little bit finicky on the app when it gets a bad connection, it's just no good. So you have to make sure that you have a solid connection. But other than that, this thing is really, really good. I think you're going to be super pleased with this camera. Follow the install instructions I gave you, and I think you're going to be happy. All right, so I forgot to tell you one of the important things, which is how to set an alarm. So real quick, up here in the corner, you can see, let me focus that, there we go. You can see, maybe you can't, there it is. You can see the internet speed. If it's glitchy and that's at 0, it means that you don't have a strong enough connection. So anyway, we're going to hit this gear up here in the corner. Then you're going to go, this is where you can change all of your information, passwords, names, all of that stuff. But go to motion and notification. And I have it turned on, so I'm going to turn it off. And so this is where you're going to turn it on. So you're going to make sure that that is ticked, that it's on. You can adjust the day and the night, which I think is really cool. Because they definitely do need different sensitivities. And then you tell it what to do, take a snapshot, record, and the I/O output. To be honest, I'm not sure what that is. So you're going to hit apply. Oops, it's going to say set successfully. You're going to go back. Then you need to make sure that you turn your alert on. Once the alert is turned on, you should be good to go. So I'm going to exit out. So it's closed. And you can see that it comes up with the motion alert. One thing that I did notice also, oops, I should have, too late. One thing I did notice also is it takes some time to reset, so it's not going to just fire off these motion notifications like really fast. See how? So now it doesn't do it again, which I think is actually really cool because if it gets a false positive, you're going to be getting crazy notifications all the time until you can log in and see it. So let me focus there. All right, so I also wanted to show you, oops, down here, this is really, really cool. So the motion notification, so that's what that is. But underneath here, you can actually schedule the times that you want it to be on the alert. I think that is amazing, super huge feature that lets you, turn this off while you're there during the day. So, if you don't want if you only really want notifications at night, because you don't want to have this thing screaming at you all day long when you know you're walking around your own house. You can schedule it there. You can actually schedule a time to automatically record as well. And this is the first time on any of them that I've seen that functionality with the app. Down here is where you change the date and time, make sure that that's set correctly. Otherwise, when you schedule your alerts and records, it's not gonna give you the right times. Systems, this is the update or the factory reset. SD card, I don't really have it in there, so that won't work. And then of course the network, you can change your Ethernet, you can change your Wi-Fi codes there. So all in all, actually now, I think that we're set, and I'm pretty impressed with this camera. It took some getting used to. It took a little bit of time, but once everything was up and running, the quality on it is amazing. And like I said, and I really like all the options available to you in the app, options that I haven't seen on any of the other cameras before, like the scheduled record and stuff like that. So I think you get a lot of bang for your buck with this camera. Once you get it set up, you're going to be really happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one 5 stars.